Hi, I'm Joe Lazu, here to let you know that right now the Democratic Party has been around for a while. Our people have been involved with it, and now I want to show you some history of this party in reference to the relationship to our people. We go back to the 1960s in Alabama when the Commissioner of Safety for the city in Birmingham was a man called Bull Connor. We're going to see a video about him and what he did in terms of providing that safety against our people, and we'll start making the connections with the Democratic Party. Watch.
You can never whip these birds if you don't keep you and them separate. You've got to keep the white and the black separate. Let the law enforcement agencies, that's what you've got them hired for. And the governor of the state of Alabama handle this thing. Now, George asked me to ask you to do that. Do him one favor. Tell your friends when you leave here between now and Tuesday, don't go up there. Leave it alone. They ain't gonna handle this situation. Just leave it alone. You know, those Kennedy up there in Washington, that little old Bobby Sox, his brother the president, they'd give anything in the world if we had some trouble here. If we don't have any trouble, we can beat them at your own game.
Were met with fierce resistance from the police. Public Safety Commissioner Eugene Bull Connor, backed by the majority of white residents, was determined to stop the demonstrations. Police turned high-pressure fire hoses on the young people and set attack dogs on them. The brutal crackdown was widely televised, and images of the event were seen around the world.
As you can see, this was happening in Birmingham, Alabama, and the atrocities are just horrible. And this continued on through a few years for our people, not just in Birmingham. This was just an example, but I want to let you know, Mr. Bull Connor was a Democrat. The governor of the actual state of Alabama was also a Democrat, was giving him directions to execute what he did. Now, this is the Democratic Party, okay? So what is the connection between that party in the 1960s and the party now? Well, in 2020, we have an example where this time a city that was led by a Democrat and also the chief of police, a Democrat, who both happen to be members of our people. That's right. And what did they do in 2020? Watch this video.
So they started throwing tear gas, and a lot of it, we heard a lot of flashbangs, and some rubber bullets we saw were used.
So as you can see, the chief of police, who happens to be a member of our people, was also involved in similar activity against our people, just like Mr. Bull Connor. How did that come about to being? Well, clearly, we joined the Democratic Party. And what do you go when you join the Democratic Party? You learn the Democratic Party way of behaving. And that's exactly what they've been doing. They've been indoctrinated the Bull Connor concept that came from the governor of Alabama back in the 1960s. So this are all Democratic people. You're going against these people, but these people themselves are the ones that started all of these problems, and we're stuck with them. That's why we have to replace the leadership of the Democratic Party that are members of our people with Mahali Party. We have our own political party, founded by us, led by us. The agenda is our agenda, nothing else. Do not give any support to Democratic Party candidates that are running for office in 2022. Vote Mahali Party. We want peace. We want success. Only the Mahali Party, a party created by us, can ever achieve that goal for us. Remember, 2022, vote Mahali Party.